Hi guys, welcome back to the Home and Homestead. Thanks so much for joining me today. If you're new, I'm Rebecca. Today we're going to be making some super easy party food. We'll be making Hawaiian roll baking pan sliders. These are a really versatile snack you can prepare. You can make sandwiches, miniature pizzas, maybe use some various meats and cheeses and vegetables that you have left over in the refrigerator in order to make a really quick and easy item to enjoy either at a party, get together, game day. This also makes a nice after school snack. So let's head to the kitchen to make some Hawaiian roll baking pan sliders. Now in order to make this recipe really quick and simple, I'm going to be using some store-bought Hawaiian rolls. You can use whatever brand or variety that you would like. If you have your favorite homemade recipe for dinner rolls or Hawaiian roll, you can also use that for this recipe. You would just simply prepare your dinner rolls, bake them in a pan, and then once you get them baked off, you can start from this point. So first what you're going to want is, I have a roasting pan here. You could use a 9x13 or maybe double this recipe and do a big baking pan or jelly roll pan. So I have some store-bought Hawaiian rolls, just to make this extra easy. And I just simply fold down the paper tray that it comes in. And I take a bread knife and just cut through the whole dozen rolls that they have. Then I remove that top layer, and then we get this bottom layer on. I didn't cut these very evenly, so let me just add a little more. There we go. This is very forgiving, so if that happens to you too, that's all you need to do to fix that. And if you made some homemade dinner rolls, you would just slice them in half as well. So now what I'm going to do is prepare two different varieties of our slider sandwiches. I'm going to do half ham and cheese and some other toppings, and the other half a miniature pizza. So what I like to put on first is our sauce. So I'm going to start with some spicy brown mustard. And I just spread that over those 6 rolls. Then for our pizza side of slider sandwiches, I'm going to put some homemade pizza sauce. If you don't have homemade, you could also use store-bought. You can check out my recipe for homemade pizza sauce if you're interested in creating your own pizza sauce and canning that so that it is shelf stable and ready for you whenever you want to make homemade pizzas or these little slider pizza sandwiches. Now we'll add the next layer of toppings. So for our ham and cheese sandwich, I'm going to take a half a slice of ham that I just fold in half. That way it fits onto these little Hawaiian rolls nicely. Then I'll put 1/4 of a slice of cheese on each one. Now this works nicely for using up things from the refrigerator. So if you have some lunch meat or leftover chicken or something from a dinner, you can also make whatever variety sandwich with that. Now for the pizza size, I like to do 2 slices of pepperoni per sandwich. And we like the stuffed green olives. They're jalapeno and garlic stuffed in them. So I just do 2 little slices per pizza slider sandwich here. Now we'll add some cheese for our pizza sliders. Just a small little handful will do. Put as little or as much cheese as you'd like to make your little pizzas. Now to add a little more flavor, what I like to add for our sandwich side is a nice spicy relish, little sandwich relish. Has some spicy peppers and some olive oil, pieces of carrots. And then for the pizza side, I like to do a little sprinkle of oregano. Now let's get that other half of our Hawaiian rolls put back on top. Now what we're going to do is cover this with aluminum foil. We're going to bake this in the oven. I have the oven preheated to 350 degrees. We're going to bake this covered for 20 to 30 minutes, just until our little slider sandwiches are heated through and the cheese is melted to your liking. So let's get these into the oven to bake. All right, our Hawaiian roll baking pan sliders have finished baking. It took 25 minutes to get to this point. So let me just take the foil off. And the outside of the rolls have a nice crispy crunch to them, as well as the bottom, but the inside still remained nice and soft. The cheese has melted. So what you can do is just serve them right in the baking pan if you'd like. You just take a little spatula or something just to kind of divide up your little slider sandwich. And tear them off with that gooey cheese. Or what you can do is remove them from the pan and put them onto a platter. So let me do that. I'll put these onto a little platter and we can have a closer look at our Hawaiian roll baking pan sliders. All right, here we have our Hawaiian roll baking pan sliders all divided up and put onto a platter. So now this is all ready to go. You can serve these as it is. This is a wonderful way to serve a crowd for a party, get together, maybe game day. This would be a wonderful Super Bowl party snack food. Maybe you're having some heavy hors d'oeuvres. This would be a nice option to consider as well. Now, party food does not have to be complicated and stressful. Sometimes it's just the simplest things you put together and just make your life easier, and people will enjoy them just as much. So here we have some ham and cheese slider sandwiches off to the left, and we have some pepperoni pizza sandwiches off to the right. We really enjoy the combination of the spicy brown mustard with that little spicy sandwich relish on top. It adds a little something extra. And for the pizza sliders, having that oregano sprinkled on top with that really delicious melty mozzarella cheese. These little Hawaiian roll baking pan sliders also make a really quick and easy lunch or dinner. And that's what we're going to be doing this evening, is we're going to be serving these with some leftover chili, and then dinner is served. So if you're just racking your brain trying to think of something quick and easy and delicious to make during a busy weekday, I hope you remember this recipe as well. If you'd like some more ideas on easy meals, I have a playlist on the topic where I have a number of different recipes using the Instant Pot, Crock Pot, and Air Fryer. There's also some other from scratch and homemade recipes on my recipes in the kitchen playlist, some food preservation, gardening, organization, and home decor. So I hope you stick around and check out more videos on my channel. If you're new to the channel, I'd really appreciate it if you would subscribe. So please be sure to hit that subscribe button below and continue to watch my channel, The Home and Homestead, for some more homemade, homegrown, and home style inspiration. But I hope that you're having a great day. See you next time. Take care.